a team of selected journalists set from Komapala City heading to Nakasik district in a town known as Kapeeka. Their role today is to identify and assess the role of Operation Wealth Creation. Kapeeka is a town in Nakasik district of the central region of Uganda. In the morning, our presence was at Namankakila Agro Processing Limited, which is the home of reception in agro processing. We were recepted by Namara Harriet, who took us as our guide into the industrial park, a very grateful adventure to pronounce us.
Here we set off as we joined by students from Bukarasa Technical Institute, a group of students enthusiastic in agro-processing. The magnificent look of the Chinese constructions. The warehouses paint enough resemblance of a better industrial park. It's a great moment as we arrive at the Ho and New Food Technologies as our start off with processing industries. At Ho and New, we take on the process of adding value to the pineapple, jackfruits, banana. Now, we fix our focus on pineapple. The industry creates a big market for pineapple in Uganda. The first process is getting pineapple crisps, which are eaten and packed for export as snacks. The second is the west, which is taken to fields and used in making pesticides. The section employs more than 300 workers in different sectors of production. This is one of the source of income to the huge number of youth and teens. But the bigger part is taken to the winery production and alcohol. Here, majorly on the juice of pineapple, which is fermented to the process of wine production. This lady tells us that the process is quick, short-wise.
This is pineapple juice. We keep it in this tank for a month till it boils. After boiling, you cover it to next stage, then it is transferred to the processing separator, where wine is separated from residues.
At Kapeeka, we also move to a closed industry of tissues, and Pampa, the maiden name is Mama Pampa. The massive production leaves you wondering where the market is. The information we get here is that the production is both local and international. On the next episode, we look at fish textiles industry. Nothing amuses like the production for local market. Here at Industrial Park, most of the fish nets used for fishing are given a profound production priority. Of a huge production of fishnet in reference to Uganda, having many water bodies that support fishing. Kapeeka has now become a production area for building materials. Let's take a look and feel of what happens in the steel section. Most of production in the steel production is very intentional to improving the production of locals and offering the employment. It's much more significant that proper production is prepared and delivered to the people in local market. Shoe production industry is one of the industry employing the biggest number of workers. The industry has variety of designs in production. All the production is targeting both local and international market. The number of employees are from the local community. Let's trust the process and look at how the production is done. Here in Kapeeka, the production of shoe is mainly sampled by production at each stage. At this stage, we see shoelaces being made. Mostly the molds are designed depending on market research. It's the market that informs the type of shoe production and marketing. The larger number of employees make the production bigger to fit the demand of the market. The production is simply driven by material collected from the area. However, some raw material is imported. In Kapeeka Industrial Park, their key electronics production industry. Among the produced electronics are semiconductors, used in a wide range of electronic devices, including lamp holders, switches. Used to connect and support electronic components and devices. Display panels, used in devices such as smartphones, laptops, and TVs. Batteries, used to power portable electronic devices. At Kapeeka, we have several ceramics industries. Among them, we have Goodwill. It's very well located for production of tiles, walls, marbles, and roof designs.
At Goodwill, we are manufacturers of ceramic tile. We make basically floor and wall tile. We were the first manufacturers in the country. We started production in 2018. The factory was, the first brick was laid in 2017. And from then up to now, I think the factory itself has grown, and the market has also grown for our products. We export our products to Kenya, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, and right now as we speak, we also sell our tiles locally here in Uganda, and our clients really love our products. We employ over 1,000, almost 1,000 staff. That's on the high end, and about 950 direct. But I think we can go to about 1,000 workers. Those are the ones that work here at the factory daily. Yeah, basically we get all our raw materials from, almost all, 90% from Uganda. We get our clay, what we call black clay, we get it from Nakaseke. We use what we call red clay. Yeah, we also have white clay that we get from Masaka. We use sand, we use quartz, we get limestone, we get it from Moroto. Yeah, we also use, for burning our tiles, we use what we call coal. Coal is what we use to burn our products. We get it from Songea, we get it from Tanzania. We also use some other raw materials like feldspar. We have what we call kaolin. We also get it from Mitoma, kaolin. It's like what people call white chalk. They call it chalk stone or something. We use it also in our production. Also, when it comes to providing employment for our staff, we have both local and foreigners. Basically, we have Chinese people that probably they help us here in the factory. But almost 95% of the staff are Ugandans, coming from all over the country. Not only here in the center, we have staff from the north, the west, and the east. All of them get their employment from here. Yeah.
The other section is doing toilets. You have a section of mounting section where they start the process from, where you have to grind stones, mix clay, grind the sand, and other materials that the fields that you have had good mentioned to us. These people use the same materials almost. They are almost the same to make these breakable cups and the toilets. We also do sinks, produce sinks here, cisterns, well, water to flush the toilet. You go to that section, you look at the field section, but we are supposed to start with the founding section. We are not going there. Then this is the molding section, where the molds are what we call okutuba, the ones that give shape to our cup, to our plate, to our toilet. Even the other opposite section, where we are going, it's also a section of molds of toilets, it's a section of molds of cups and plates. So from that section, we go to the drying section, where there are dryers, and then also the packaging section, where we do labeling, design, packaging, and varnishing. So we have a procedure of drying these toilets. We have sun drying, we have pan drying, pan. We also have a dryer. So from the pan drying, we put them on the sunshine. We add them in the hot dryer, and then our toilet will be good to go. It's not enough. You can't just break. These stones are tested before they are used. Go to a white marble stone, a field spa, they test it to see that it's a good quality. Even our tiles are tested like we had. After we get our tiles here, we need it down, it can't break. The same applies to our toilets because we use quality stones. So this is the section for the cups, and also we take it the section where they are finished products for cups and plates. So here they are making our design, as you can see. After designing this, there's a machine, they will fix it in, and then they put the plate on top, then it stamps it on. After stamping it on, we will take our plate which is designed like this one. So those are the designs that we got here, or on the cups. So, but these local jobs are also important for our youths who are jobless out on the street. Others are taking binjaga, marijuana. They are there fighting, but when they come here, they settle, they become busy and work. So we thank Wawin, we thank Goodwill, we thank the government of Uganda for such opportunities to invite investors and invest here. And then our youths have jobs, those who do go to school, those who used to go to school. At least they are able to earn a living. Those who wanted to go but the fee was not there. So we appreciate the government of Uganda for interesting our investors to invest here. Thank you very much. I'm Harriet Namara.
In the ceramics industry, most of the work is appreciated at the final stage where it's parked to the stage of exporting. It has been journey worthwhile of touring Kapeeka Industrial Park.